Hey guys, what's up? Today we're going to try something new. We're going to see how many pull-ups I can do in the next 20 minutes. Okay, so let's go hard. If it goes well, I might only do it for 10 minutes, but if I start struggling, then I might take 20 minutes. The goal is to get at least 50 pull-ups done. It's going to be a good test of my strength. Wish me luck, and let's see where we end up at the end of it. Right, that's the first 10 out of the way. Um, do I start the timer? Now, anyway, I think we are on track. Alright, so guys, what's been happening this week? This week, I've been giving some advice to some of my mentees. One of my guys, he asked about how to run a business without you being there. That can be a challenge, especially if you're just starting out in business or you just bought your second site in a physical location. So my recommendation to that person was that you just have to go through all the motions. Whenever you hit a problem, that's when you solve it, and that problem is likely to happen over and over again. So you want to put a solution to that can stand the test of time. And so when you solve it once, you want to solve it forever, and hopefully in the future that helps you go further. I'm ready for another one. Okay, so guys, that is 9, so I'm up to 19. Let's have a quick look at how long I've been making this video for. Get the time. So the video's been going on for about 4 minutes. So that means I've probably been doing the workout for 3. Okay, so guys, I've been sort of looking at my YouTube channel. It's been a disappointing journey. I haven't really been able to showcase what I've been able to achieve in that time frame and share with you guys more value. So starting today, we're going to add more value to you. Yeah, and I'm testing out volume training to try and see if more volume and less weight is going to be better for gaining muscle and staying pumped. So this week we're just going to go really high volume and see how that goes, and then I'm going to introduce some running as well, a little bit of cardio after the workout to just cut some of this fat away. really struggling to keep the fat down. So something that I want to tackle. Okay, so that was set 3, 5 down. Lost strength in that one quite quickly. I didn't rest as much, so that's understandable. But look, we're already up to 24 reps, so we're halfway there. And let's keep going. Yeah, let's just go do another one. Okay, so that's another 5. That takes me to 29. And when you don't rest in between, you do suffer. Your muscles aren't really ready for that next set. So 29 down, 21 to go. Let's keep rocking, man. Yeah, so going to Japan soon. So really excited about that. What's been interesting about Japan is that organizing it, man. There's lots of stuff to do there. Lots of great temples. You got your Disneylands and your Universal Studios there. You got the food. You got the anime. You got a whole different style of culture and a lot of travel by train. So it's going to be really interesting with my kids and my family how challenging that's going to be. And accommodation was super expensive. I didn't realize that it's going to cost like $850 to stay at a night in some places, you know. It's probably not going to help that I'm going to be going during a busy April month, so next time I would probably go in an off season. That would mean that there's less crowds in these parks and stuff possibly. But let's see. Should be fun, and I'll see if I can document it. And the interesting part is going to be how am I going to maintain my fitness while I am in Japan and traveling. So guys, it's been about I think 7 or 8 minutes. I could be all wrong when I put the timer on this, but yeah, feels like it's getting harder. Up to rep number 34, 16 to go. Let's go, baby. What else? I had somebody reach out to me on my TikTok and they messaged me to say it's been really good to see your journey. I'm getting into really good physique from where I started, and this sort of person's followed my journey from the start, and yeah, so it's been quite cool that to reflect back on it made me sort of look back and go, actually, I've done really well for my age. I'm 43. My testosterone's on the lower end, so don't have that going for me. I'm not taking anything to fast track my gains. I'm living a balanced life. I don't feel like I'm on a crazy diet. You know, it's nothing crazy or radical. I'm just doing, you know, just things above average, and I'm getting decent results. So I believe you guys can too. It's all about keeping it sustainable. Of course, if it's your job to be a personal trainer and stuff, you want to be in great physique all around. But you know, the reality is that you're going to have on seasons and off seasons, on season, off season. But if you can keep that average, if you can keep the middle ground in a happy place, you're going to look good all year round. Okay, so that, I think that takes us to 39, 11 to go. Moon is coming out. It is 8 o'clock here. Still good daylight. Great time to shoot a video. No sun glaring at the camera and so on. The other thing I saw is a millionaire saying, hey, he made a cool little video that said, hey, you can't be a millionaire. You don't have a flash car, or you are using coupons to go shopping, or 3, you are traveling in economy class. And man, that one really resonated with me. Even though I've got a nice car, you know, I still try to save money where I can, whether it be on flights, hotels, you know, food, whatever it is. I will look for an angle to make my money work better. That doesn't mean that I skimp on quality, but that means that there are certain things that I draw the line on and I believe as being a waste of money. And I think that separates a lot of people, again, for that long game, and making sure that the money that you create stays with you longer. So don't overspend. Put the money to work, make it work for you. Think of your money as a clone of yourself, and it's working while you're sleeping. You want to put it into places that are gonna generate you cash flow. Talk about that in a second. Repeat. गाजरा है क्या? गाजरा है क्या? Sorry team, that was my 8 o'clock alarm that goes off every day. It helps me make sure that I've done my habits for the day. So it's like a little checklist. So unfortunately it's cut off my video. Where were we? So what are the ways that you can make your money work better for you? Basically, I would recommend that you know, investing in anything that produces income is a great way. So that could be a business, that could be you know, property, that could be residential or commercial. You could also invest in shares that give you a dividend, or shares that are more growth orientated and they appreciate in value. The other thing is, if you're just starting out and you don't have much money to begin with, you invest in yourself to create a skill set that separates you from the average or the old you. This could be like learning about productivity, getting into the gym and then helping other people do the same thing. It could be learning a skill, sales, running a business, starting a website, whatever it is that you're into. You need to put some money in and time into learning that, and when you become good, you can then market yourself based on that. When you bring a unique set of skills to the market, and hey, look, it doesn't have to be unique either, because if you're a plumber, electrician, there's enough work for everybody. You know, you just have to make yourself available and do things the right way, and you're going to go far. So basically, invest in yourself. And if you've done that, you start investing into assets that bring in cash flow or they appreciate in value. Don't buy stuff that costs you money, like cars, clothing, and all that sort of stuff that people get into to look rich. Alright lads, that is my 50 pull-ups. I'll come back to you with a time, but I think I must be a little bit over 10 minutes, maybe 12 to 13 minutes. Let's try to improve on that in a couple of days and see if we can make some traction. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching, and yeah, let's talk soon.